Charleston! It's time to get loud! Say it with me! This is Monster Jam!
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you can try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark.
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head to head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. So, North Charleston, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Starting things off, we got Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Going head to head against Berto Trevino, Matzer Mutt Rottweiler. Drivers are fired up. Trucks are approaching the line. Competitors are focusing their attention on the race lights on opposite ends of the arena. Ready to go green! Your winner, Berto Trevino, Matzer Mutt Rottweiler. Once again, that winner was Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. The first matchup in the JCB racing competition. Up next, we have Cody Saucier, Dragon. And his challenger, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Once again, that winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, the first time this season that she has beaten Cody Saucier in Dragon in a head-to-head showdown. Approaching the line, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Going up against Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Monster Jam fans, that was a false start. So as you can see, we are resetting the race, resetting those race lights, and both competitors are ready to go green. Your winner, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Weston Anderson in Gravedigger moving on to the semifinals, but very, very close call as he was coming around that final turn cone. He almost grazed the turn cone. If he would have hit it or crushed it, it would have been an automatic disqualification, but the precision was on point, affording him the spot in the semifinals. We have our last matchup in round one. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. And her opponent, Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Your winner, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Let's take a look at the JCB Racing bracket. In just a moment, we're going to make our way up the bracket just to remind everybody as to how we got here. So the last matchup we witnessed was Earthshakers. Corey Rummel going head-to-head against Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Ashley Sanford in Megalodon has made her way to the semifinals. Back up the bracket, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor faced off against Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Again, that was a close one, but ultimately Weston Anderson took the win. In the matchup between Cody Saucier and Dragon Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo, I mentioned this earlier, but this is the first time this season that Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo has won a head-to-head race against Cody Saucier and Dragon. And the very first matchup that we witnessed was actually two teammates going up against one another. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, taking the win and moving on to the semifinals.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, who's ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
In the first matchup in the semifinals, we got the 2 puppies down there on the track. We got Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo facing off against Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. will join her in the JCB Racing Finals. Will it be the driver looking to take a bite out of the competition, Ashley Sanford in Megalodon? Or will it be the driver behind the wheel of the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger? North Charleston, trucks are fired up, and we are about to find out. Your winner, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race will take the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Charleston, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
From Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, your defending Arena Series champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. We call her the Princess of Carnage out of Sullivan, Illinois. The 2024 Fan Favorite Driver of the Year, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Your winner, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, earning the first 8 points of tonight's event with a JCB Racing win under her belt, setting up a really strong momentum for the rest of the night. Let's hear from our winner.
Brianna Mahan, congratulations starting out this event. I mean, it's been crazy between the weather and some wrenches thrown at you and the drivers, but it ended up you coming out victorious.
You know what? I know you guys will probably never know this. I have been having rear steer problems since I pulled out on this track. That thing has had a mind of its own, has been turning on its own. I've been messing with all the switches, so I don't know how I just pulled this one off. But consistency is key. I'm back, North Charleston. Let me hear y'all.
Well, since you're back then, Brianna Mahan, you got to let us know. We've got the two-wheel skills challenge coming up next. Are you going to bring out any tricks from your toolkit? Or are you going to stick with something consistent that you love and know?
You know what? We've been nailing some of these combos recently. I got like a 3 combo last weekend, on the nose, on the tail, on the nose. So I'm just coming out here to try to keep getting better at these moves every single day. We have phenomenal competitors out here on this tour. Everyone is on their game. So I'm here to stay on top.
You heard it. North Charleston, give it up for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Congratulations one more time, Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo with those 8 points. Now 1 point behind you got Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, and rounding out the top 4, you got Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, each with 4 points. Now I am joined here at the desk with one of the biggest Gravedigger fans. Can you look this way and say hi? Hi. Can everybody say hi, Turner? Now, Turner's been coming to Monster Jam since he was a little itty-bitty kiddo, right? And you love Gravedigger. Can you say Gravedigger? Gravedigger. Can everybody say Gravedigger? Awesome. So, Turner, we're going to play a game together because I want to send this little guy home with a prize. He loves Monster Jam. I think he knows a lot about Monster Jam. So, we're going to play a game called Name That Truck. I'm going to give you some clues, all right? We got to use our thinking cap. I'm going to give you some clues, and if you get the answer right, you're going to go home with the prize. All right, let's take a look at the board right now. You can see the dirt, and we see a Monster Jam truck moving, all right? So this truck was created by Dennis Anderson. This truck is known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This truck is driven by Weston Anderson. North Charleston, if you know what it is, yell it out. Turner, what truck is that?
Gravedigger.
Nice and loud. Scream it. Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
Of course it's Gravedigger. High five. Yeah. Thank you, North Charleston. You guys are awesome. So guess what? I'm going to send you home with 2 special things. I'm going to send you home with your very own Monster Jam playset. And at the end of the event, do you want to meet Weston Anderson in Gravedigger? Do you want to meet him?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I know you know his sister, Kristen Anderson. So I'm going to send you to our post-event meet and greet. Mom, you can take the whole family. Mom's behind the camera right now. You can take the whole family, and at the end of the event, this little guy gets to meet Weston Anderson in Gravedigger alongside all of our amazing Monster Jam superstars. And if you guys are interested in the post-event meet and greet, you can scan that QR code up there on the video board. Tickets are still available. Again, it is at the end of the event. Tickets will be available until halftime. So if you want to take advantage of this unique opportunity, just like Turner, again, scan that QR code. But one more time, North Charleston, can we give it up for little Turner? The second competition is going to be our 2-wheel skills challenge. Now, in this phase of the competition, each driver is going to have 2 attempts to showcase their biggest and best moves just on 2 or sometimes even 1 BKT tire. And to talk us through some of those moves, take a look at the video board to hear from our Monster Jam superstars. It's time to officially jump into our second competition of the night, the two-wheel skills challenge. Now, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but you, our Monster Jam fans, are going to help score our drivers accurately and fairly using something we call judgeszone.com. But I do want to give you a little reminder of that. Taylor, I know you are somewhere here in the Coliseum ready to go with Judges Zone. Where are you?
You know I am, Christina. I'm in section 102, and I've got judgeszone.com pulled up and ready on my phone. So everyone here in the Coliseum, do me a favor, take out your smartphones. You can scan the QR code right here on the video board, and it'll take you directly to judgeszone.com in a new web browser. When you get there, it may ask for the city code. You'll type in NCA, press submit, and then it will be time to score. All you got to do is slide the BKT tire up or down and land on the score you think each and every driver deserves. But remember, everybody, you've only got 20 seconds to lock in your score the moment each driver's end run. So when Christina and I tell you to pull out those phones and score, make sure you do so fairly and accurately at judgeszone.com. So we've got the scoring down. Now we just have to know, Charleston, are you ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Starting things off, he is dino-rific. It is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Nails the popper, dances those back two BKT tires. Back and forth, walks it forward on the front two BKT tires. Nice control. Shifting the weight back and forth, balancing that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck.
Put those hands together for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scoring is open, everybody, so remember, take out your phones. You go to judgeszone.com, scan that QR code. It'll take you straight there. You got about 5 seconds left, and there he is down there on the track.
Precision and control was the name of the game for both of those attempts. Both of them went into the popper, so you use momentum, hit the throttle, hit the brake, pop it on the front two BKT tires, and then find that balancing point. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought of Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, at 8.031. So Monster Jam fans, that is going to be the score to beat in the two-wheel skills challenge. So keep that in mind as you are scoring the remaining 7 competitors here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Down there on the track, we got Cody Saucier, Dragon. on the back two BKT tires, gets the wheelie up the pod. Tries for the stoppie for the combination. Attempt number one down, one more to go.
Make some noise for Cody Saucier, Dragon. It's time to score, everybody. It is time to score. You can see Cody, he's telling you guys to take out those phones, slide that BKT tire up or down. What did you think?
Showcasing some variety with both of those attempts. So that first one kicks it into reverse on the back two BKT tires, gets the wheelie up the ramp through the elevated obstacle. But what you guys think? Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. A 6.232 for Cody Saucier and Dragon. So that will put him currently in second place in our two-wheel skills challenge. Remember, Monster Jam fans, we're looking for variety here. We talked about those poppers, which we witnessed from Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Those wheelies. A moonwalk is when you kick the Monster Jam truck into reverse. So a variety of things that our drivers are able to showcase here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Just out of the tunnel is our next competitor, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. The steering wheel is out the window, and it's on the ground. He is balancing a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck in a nose wheelie on those front two BKT tires without a steering wheel.
Let's hear for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Score now, everybody, at judgeszone.com. That's right, let them hear you. And then let them know, what did you think? And hey, once you scan that QR code right there on the video board, you don't have to scan it again, just keep scoring.
That's right, you heard Taylor. Let us know what you guys think at judgeszone.com. Remember, score to beat is Jurassic Attack with an 8.031. The score for Velociraptor is 8.600. We got a new leader, new score to beat. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor jumps to the top of the leaderboard. But we still got a lot more competition coming your way. So make sure you got judgeszone.com opened and out on your phone. Make your life easier. So all you got to do is slide the BKT tire up or down. Making his way down the tunnel is our next competitor, looking to shake things up. it is Corey Rummel, Earthshaker.
Let's hear it for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Scoring is open. If you haven't joined in the scoring yet, there is time. Go ahead and just take out your phone and go to judgeszone.com. City code is still NCA, and you've got 5 seconds left.
First attempt was what we call a sky wheelie. That second one, though, was a stoppie. We really haven't seen that so far in the two-wheel skills challenge. Great vertical positioning and nice control from Corey Rummel in Earthshaker. Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. A 7.186 for Corey Rummel in Earthshaker, so that's going to put him currently in third place in our two-wheel skills competition. But Monster Jam fans, I do want to take just a brief moment to talk about something we mentioned during trackside and just give you a little reminder. We have an impeccable partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. And if you see that QR code up there on the video board, if you guys want to join the fight and get involved and donate, you can go ahead, scan that QR code. You will see all of our drivers' names pop on up, and you can actually direct your donation on behalf of your favorite Monster Jam superstar, because the driver who raises the most money at the end of this event is going to be named our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. It is important to note, though, 100% of all donations are going directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So we thank you guys so much for joining the fight and helping us with this incredible partnership. But right now, I believe it is time to jump back into the competition with our JCB Racing winner. We call her the Princess of Carnage. She's searching for Scooby snacks. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Gets the combination move from the stoppie to the moonwalk, kicks it on those back two BKT tires, continues the wheelie up the pod, and that was just attempt number one.
Let's hear for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. She is with all the excitement in her eyes on the camera to slide that VKT tire up or down at judgeszone.com, everybody. Go ahead and lock it in because she's on her way out of the truck to celebrate with us. You got 5 seconds left.
That first attempt showcased great technique. There she is, Monster Jam fans. Great technique with the combination move. Let's see, though, how that translates into scores. Remember, score to beat is Velociraptor and 8.600. The score for Scooby-Doo is 8.822. New leader, new score to beat. Brianna Mahan cracks the case and jumps to the top of the leaderboard. Up next, making his way down the tunnel, the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Lifting up that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck on one BKT tire. Lining up with the side of the elevated obstacle. He might be going for a bicycle, which we have not seen yet in this competition. Gets the Monster Jam truck on the side.
Keep it going for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Turn your screams into scores, everybody. Judgeszone.com. Clock is ticking. Let's lock it in.
Kicks it up on those side two BKT tires. Gets a revolution around for the sidewall, puts it back on all four. How does this translate into scores, Monster Jam fans? Remember, score to beat is Scooby-Doo at 8.822. The score for Gravedigger is 8.979. Weston Anderson takes the lead in the two-wheel skills challenge. Leaderboard is up there right now. Your reminder where all of our drivers currently stand. Coming up next, though, we need you to bark. We need you to howl. It is Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Make some noise for Berto Trevino, Monster Tyler. Take out those phones and get to scoring, everybody. About 10 seconds remaining. There he is.
Two solid poppers, courtesy of Berto Trevino, Master Mutt Rottweiler, utilizing different sides of that elevated obstacle, showcasing really nice control. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. 6.940, so that will put him currently in 6th place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Remember, we got one more competitor remaining, but right now, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is holding steady with that lead at 8.979, but it was a really close call because Brianna Mahoney and Scooby-Doo had an impressive 8.822. So, and the third one, of course, Velociraptors Devin Winfield in 8.600. Remember, one more competitor remains. Making her way down the tunnel, eager to take a bite out of the competition and make some waves here at Monster Jam, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Put those fins together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. And then head on over to judgeszone.com for our final competitor in the two-wheel skills challenge. Slide the VKT tire up or down. Let's click submit and lock in those scores for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. You only got a few more seconds left to make your voices heard here at Monster Jam. Remember, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger is currently at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what you guys thought of Megalodon. A 6.089 for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon, but that means the winner of the two-wheel skills challenge, the driver that is bad to the bone, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. 8 points added to his score in pursuit of that BKT overall event championship. He made it to the JCB Racing Finals, took that momentum with him to the two-wheel skills challenge, and ultimately walked away with the win.
Weston Anderson, nice work. I know you had to come in and give the crowd something to really wow and scream about, and I think you pulled that off.
Yeah, you know, I tried to come out here, do what I could with what I had. I was a little bit nervous whenever we came out here for racing, though, because it was so slick. So that second attempt that I did there, that bicycle, it was a little risky, but you know what? It paid off. We got it up on the side two tires, got a full rotation, and the fans loved it, baby.
Do you think you got enough test tricks out during the first two competitions to give the fans here tonight something even more crazy during freestyle?
Absolutely. You know how Team Gravedigger rolls, man. We created freestyle back in the day, my crazy dad. And you know what? Team Gravedigger's going to come out here and show you guys why we've been the best of the best in freestyle for 44 years, baby. Hey, Charleston, y'all ready for some more Monster Jam?
It has been an energetic first half of the Monster Jam. You got Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo with the JCB Racing win. And then, of course, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger with the two-wheel skills challenge win. Now, both of them are tied currently at the top with 15 points going into Monster Jam Freestyle. Rounding out the top three, you got Devin Winfield in Velociraptor with 8 points going into our final phase of the competition. But right now, we're going to take a little bit of a break. It is officially halftime. So the perfect time, get up, stretch your legs a little bit. Perhaps walk over to one of our merchandise stands if you're eager to walk away with a little bit of Monster Jam swag, a plushie toy. We got so many cool things. And of course, the 2025 yearbook as well. And as I mentioned earlier, we have our green screen photo booth as well as our driver's license station. So enjoy halftime. And when you guys come on back, the stars of freestyle motocross are going to take to the track and take to the skies.
Monster Jam fans, welcome back. We hope you had some time to get some popcorn, more snacks, more drinks, because it's time for more action. As we welcome the superstars of freestyle motocross to the track, we've only got one rule when it comes to the riders of FMX, and that is the louder you get, the higher they will fly, and the cooler the trick. So let's see how loud you can get in 3, 2, 1. Your first rider goes by the name Taylor Eddins. That was Billy Wilson. Coming up next, let's hear it for Dean Pate. And that was Jared LaRue. Remember, Monster Jam fans, the louder you get, the higher they fly and the cooler the trick. So make some noise! Can you get louder than this dirt bike? Let's find out! No hands, that was pretty cool. He just got a backflip. If you want another, then you know what to do. Coming up next is the US FMX Best Trick Competition. Each 4 of these riders will have one attempt to soar from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. You fans will be the only official judges for this competition, so take out those phones, go to judgeszone.com. Remember, you've only got 20 seconds to lock it in. And before we begin, we just have one question. Are you ready for more?
things off here in the FMX Best Trick competition from Marietta, California, we got Taylor Eddins. This marks Taylor Eddins' second season with us here at Monster Jam. He has been soaring through the air, claiming several wins throughout the season. What does he have in store for you Monster Jam fans?
Put those hands together for Taylor Eddins. And it's time to score at judgeszone.com. You don't have to scan the QR code if you've scanned it already, but you got to lock it in.
A variation on a seat grab. So he soars through the air. He has one hand on the seat. He actually pivots his hips and his body as he's up there in the air. Let's see what you guys thought. A 6.971, so that will be the score to beat in the FMX Best Trick competition. Coming up next, from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Billy Wilson. Billy Wilson has been riding competitively for the last 4 years. 3 of those years, he's actually been with us at Monster Jam. And in his short career, he has literally competed worldwide. So he has competed in places like Dubai, Costa Rica, Mexico, and so much more. And he is eager to jump to the top of the leaderboard right now.
Let's hear it for Billy Wilson, Charleston. Score now at judgeszone.com. 10 seconds left.
Arches the back, throws his head back. His legs are actually going over those handlebars. What did you guys think of that one? Remember, Taylor Eddins is a score to beat at 6.971. The score for Billy Wilson is 8.285. New leader, new score to beat. Can he hold on to the lead? We got 2 more competitors left. Up next from Paso Robles, California, it's Dean Pate. Dean Pate is one of our veteran riders here at Monster Jam, riding professionally for 8 years, been with us at Monster Jam for 5 seasons. Much like Billy Wilson, his career has taken him nationally and internationally. North Charleston, do you want to see more?
Let's hear it for Dean Pate, everybody. Wow. He wants to know, what did you think? You got to go to judgeszone.com to really let us know.
A very unique variation on that backflip. Taylor, anytime he does that, when he soars through the air, he almost looks like he's doing the running man upside down, which is always impressive and always a crowd pleaser. But was it enough to take over the top spot currently held by Billy Wilson at 8.285? The score for Dean Pate is 9.378. New leader, new score to beat. But we have one more competitor remaining. With over 31 years of experience, our veteran rider on this series from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue is one of our most decorated veteran riders here at Monster Jam. An impressive 10-year career. And on top of being a rider and an entrepreneur, Monster Jam fans, he is a cancer survivor.
Put your hands together right now for Jared LaRue. Last competitor in this competition and your last opportunity to score.
A huge tail whip to end the FMX Best Trick competition. Remember, score to beat is Dean Pate with a 9.378. The score for Jared LaRue is a 9.119. Super respectable score. Second place, but that means the winner of the FMX Best Trick Competition, Dean Pate.
Nice work, Dean. We'll get to talk with you in just a few moments, but before we send you and the team off, Billy Wilson, you got some words for the fans.
North Carolina, how we doing tonight? Right on. Well, the next thing we got in store for you guys is going to be the Monster Jam Grand Finale. It's where we're going to try to get these bikes up in the air at the exact same time as close as possible. Do you guys want to see that? Make some noise!
All right, Charleston, you heard him. You're actually going to get to witness a Monster Jam tradition right now, because each four of these riders are going to soar through the air back-to-back in train formation. So if you've never witnessed this before, go ahead and get those phones out. And if you have, then you already know what time it is. These riders are going to fly high, but we're going to scream even louder. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3! That's what I'm talking about. But I don't know, I think they can give us some more. Do you guys want more? What about you guys? You want more? All right, let's do it. Here we go. Can you get louder than the dirt bikes? Charleston, 1, 2, 3, make some noise. These guys are coming back. You guys got cooler tricks than that, Jared. So they're going to do one more. But this time, I want to know who's going to be the loudest. Is it going to be you or the person sitting next to you? It's time to find out. Get those phones ready for the final round. Let's hear it. There we go. Put your hands together one more time. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Megalodon jaws up. make some noise for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. It's time to score your first competitor in Monster Jam Freestyle tonight. Make your way to judgeszone.com and lock it in.
Let us know what you guys thought of Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Some nice jumps throughout the entirety of that freestyle. Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. Let's see what you guys thought. A 6.559. So that will be the score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. Coming up next, Berto Trevino, Monster Met Rottweiler.
Let me hear you bark and howl for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Let's score at judgeszone.com. I got some fans over here, so that was really cool. That was awesome. But you got to lock it in at Judges Zone so the drivers know. There he is down there on the track. Make some noise.
Scores are officially locked in at judgeszone.com. Let's see what you guys thought. Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A 7.014, so that will be the new score to beat, new leader in our freestyle competition. That's right, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A 7.014 at the top of the leaderboard. Monster Jam fans, we talked about this throughout our event. I do want to remind you of our partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. Remember, we do have our fundraising efforts going on. You can see right now, Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo, 28% of the donations, 72% of the donations are on behalf of Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Remember, 100% of all donations goes directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. And in just a little bit, we will be crowning an ambassador of the night. So it is not too late to go ahead, scan that QR code, and help us combat pediatric cancer. Right now, we are going to continue with a Monster Jam Freestyle. Coming to the track, it's time to unleash the dragon. 25 seconds remain. Lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Landed on the back two BKT tires. Sticks the landing, gets the wheelie.
Monster Jam fans, that was Cody Saucier Dragon. I don't think he can hear you, Monster Jam fans. Make some more noise. And then turn your screams into scores at judgeszone.com.
Nora Charleston. That was the first time we have seen that all season long. A Morgan & Morgan backflip lands on the back two BKT tires, sticks the landing. What did it mean for scores? Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. The score for Dragon is 9.140. No lead or no score to beat. Cody Saucier in Dragon takes the lead with an incredible freestyle run, an impeccable Morgan & Morgan backflip into a combination, back up the ramp. Really impressive stuff. 3 competitors down, 5 to go. Here to shake things up, it's Corey Rummel, Earthshaker.
Put those hands together for Corey Rummel, Earthshaker. Score now at judgeszone.com, everybody. You know what to do. 5 seconds left.
If you guys have been noticing on the video board, each driver has 75 seconds to lay it all out there on the line in their freestyle presentation. The goal is to utilize all of the different obstacles down there on the track. If you guys thought Corey Rummel and Earthshaker did that, let us know at judgeszone.com. A 7.016 for Corey Rummel and Earthshaker. So second place currently for him in Monster Jam Freestyle. 4 competitors down, 4 to go. Monster Jam fans, coming up next, eager to secure a BKT overall event championship, the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. on, Scooby-Doo. Monster Jam fans, we told you we call her the Princess of Carnage, and she certainly lived up to her name with that freestyle. Big air, wow moments, ending it on the side two BKT tries for the save in the center of the pod. What does all this mean for scores, though? They are locked in at judgeszone.com. 8.340. Again, 8.340. That will put her in second place currently in the Monster Jam freestyle competition. Monster Jam fans, some breaking news. Your St. Jude Ambassador of the Night is Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. We do want to thank each and every one of you for your generous donations to St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. Again, 100% of the proceeds goes directly back to the organization.
All right, I got Leo here with me. What'd you think of that freestyle by Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo? What'd you think?
Good.
Good indeed. Well, we're going to play the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle presented by St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Let's take it up to the video board, Leo. There's 3 Monster Jam helmets and 1 trophy. I need you to keep your eye on the helmet holding the trophy. It's right there in the center. You see it? And they're off. Let's watch it. All right, this is a little easier than I thought. All right, keep your eye on it. Oh, yeah, we caught that for sure, right? Oh, whoa, hold on. It's not done. Keep your eye on it. All right, we got helmet 1, 2, or 3. Which one are we going to go with? Uh-oh.
3.
3? You sure? Sister's saying 2. You sure?
3.
He's locking it in. Let's find out. Which one is it? Oh, no! Leo, you should have listened to Big Sis. It was under number 2. But you know what? Your energy is so amazing. You've been turning it up for everyone here. So we're still going to send you home with the prize. You're going to get to play more Monster Jam at home with the Monster Jam Showdown video game. There you go. Maybe sister can teach you some tricks. Everyone make some noise for Leo. And make some noise if you're ready for more Monster Jam Freestyle.
Monster Jam fans, remember, in this phase of the competition, our drivers have 75 seconds in Monster Jam Freestyle. Very important note, though, you can see it up there on the board. In order to qualify for a score at judgeszone.com, they have to complete 15 seconds of their Monster Jam freestyle run. Now, you have seen a lot of spectacular things happen already in Monster Jam freestyle. A lot of these drivers are taking advantage of the criteria, the use of all of the ramps, that creativity that we talk about, technical moves, combination moves, those wow moments. Listen, Cody Saucier in Dragon alone with that Morgan and Morgan backflip and that landing, he filled all of that impeccable criteria. So remember, keep everything in mind as you guys are scoring accurately and fairly. We are coming down to the wire right now. Remember, going into Monster Jam Freestyle, we had Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo, Weston Anderson in Grave Digger, each tied with 15 points coming into the final phase of the competition. 8 points are on the line right now. North Charleston, I know you guys have been paying a lot of attention today, so I want to put your knowledge of Monster Jam to the test right now. Let's take it up to the video board. All right, North Charleston, yell out those answers. What do you guys think it is? All right, I'm hearing some B's and some D's. Weston, what's the answer? Continuing on with Monster Jam Freestyle, he is Dynamite. It is Devin Winfield's Velociraptor.
Make some noise for Devin Winfield's Velociraptor. Score now at judgeszone.com, everyone. 10 seconds.
All right, North Charleston, what'd you guys think? Was it dynamite? Was it dino-rific? Let us know at judgeszone.com. Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Scores are locked in. Let's take a look at the video board. 8.070, so third place currently for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor in Monster Jam Freestyle. Two more competitors remain. Ready to attack the track, it is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. You guys know what to do. You've been doing an awesome job all event long. Judgeszone.com. Slide the BKT tire up or down. Let's get those scores locked in. For Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Only a couple more seconds left to make your voices heard here at Monster Jam. Let's see what you guys thought. On the video board right now, a 7.28 for fourth place currently in Monster Jam Freestyle. Those bells mean one thing.
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Score now, everybody, at Judgeszone.com. You know what to do. Got about 5 seconds left for your final competitor.
It had big air, it had stoppies, it had wheelies, it had a bicycle, it had a sidewall. Let's get those scores locked in. Judgeszone.com for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Remember right now, score to beat is Scooby-Doo an 8.340. Excuse me, Dragon a 9.140. Weston Anderson an 8.464. So second place in the freestyle competition. That means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Cody Sozier, Dragon. 8 more points added to the scores. So right now we're going to add up the scores of our winners. 7 in the JCB Racing Competition, 8 in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, 7 in Monster Jam Freestyle for a total of 22 points. Your BKT overall event champion is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, your BKT overall event champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Come on up here, Chandler. Weston, congratulations. This is one of those events where you weren't able to clinch every single competition, but that didn't stop you and Team Gravedigger from taking home the medal.
You know, consistency is key here at Monster Jam. You ain't got to win everything to win it all. We just proved that right there, baby. And you know what? We went out in true Gravedigger fashion. We got a tore-up truck right here. That's what the fans want, and that's what they got.
Chandler, speaking of a tore-up truck, we got Chandler West, the crew chief of Gravedigger. When you look at a site like that, but you're holding, again, the Monster Jam trophy at the end of the night, it's got to make it all worth it.
Absolutely. Like you said, it makes it all worth it. You know, the hard work and blood, sweat, and tears that goes into that truck just so we can take this home, it's all worth it.
Weston, do you have any final words for the fans here in Charleston?
Absolutely. I got to talk to my Carolina people here. Hey, South Carolina, did y'all have fun today at Monster Jam? Come on, South Carolina, you get louder than that. Let me hear you make some noise.
Congratulations one more time, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, your BKT overall event champion. Of course, your freestyle winner, Cody Saucier in Dragon. It has certainly been an electric night of a Monster Jam, and the fun is not going to stop. We got 3 more events this weekend, and history is going to be made right here in North Charleston. Trust me, you guys are not going to want to miss it. But right now, I hope each and every one of you had as much fun as we did. On behalf of Taylor Olivia down there on the track, I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Felt Entertainment, North Charleston, that was Monster Jam! Thank you, everyone. Have an awesome night.